Yeah. Right? Folks, Crewman Studios tonight. Right? We don't want to shred right now. This is one of my favorite amps. Folks, this is the C45 in the Axe-Fx 3. Incredibly useful amp. And it does this. Right? Just a very, very useful sound. Great amp, man. I use this a lot with the cover band. Makes a nice single coil. All right, guys, so nice. What are we going to talk about? Quick message from the crewman. Switched over the DAW and made the Windows recording computer come alive. Switched over to Studio One and really digging that, really liking it. Of course, there's a lot of news right now about switching over to Windows. To tell you the truth, what I did is I just said, I'm not going to pay attention to any of that. And then I'm going to make the switch, and then I'm going to deal with all the privacy issues and all that. And I think there was some compatibility issues that people also talked about. But I've been using Logic Pro for a long time. Before that, Cakewalk. And you know what? I want to get this message out there. They're all about the same. Okay? It really is. It's just a tape machine. And how it works and how it sounds, I mean, they're all about the same. Now, if you're doing, of course, beats and stuff like that, if you don't really play an instrument, yeah, you're going to pick Fruity Loops or something like that. But this is already sounding great, and it's beautiful. I mean, I think it looks beautiful. And that's really important to me when I use a DAW. It's got to be attractive. And I really don't like the way Pro Tools looks and the way the workflow is. I know everybody uses it, and they say, well, we use it because everybody uses it. So it's easier for us to transfer files from one place to another. But I really don't like it. And, you know, the files can still transfer if I need to. And so very happy with the brand new Crewman Studios. Crewman Studios looking good. You guys have probably noticed, maybe you did, I cleared out this area right there. And very happy with that. Studio space, unless you're Peter Gabriel, is at a premium always, even in a very nice studio. A lot of expensive studios are actually quite small. And so studio space is always at a premium. So I'm very glad that I rearranged a lot of stuff. And it's important to do that. It's important to rearrange things to make it easier for you to record. And I got a great idea for a song today, so I was able to just record it immediately. And because of the workflow here and the room, it came to me sitting in this chair, and I said, well, we need to record that we may use that. So I just fired everything up and got it recorded. And that's important. Even sometimes when you hear about people, well, I walked into the studio. Well, that's great. I mean, if you can remember what you did. Now, remember, the great Keith Richards says if he can't remember it, then it's not worth playing. But I'm a little worried about his memory, but he says it, so it must be true. All right. And what else is going on? Lots of stuff, lots of playing stuff. Working on some technique stuff that I'm not really ready to share because I'm working on it. All right. And but let's have some show news, okay? Lots of shows appeared all of a sudden after Halloween. After Halloween, I had some shows during Halloween, and I said, well, maybe that'll be it for a while. But all of a sudden, the phone starts ringing. And that's one of my messages today, guys. As I've said on this channel, when you play shows, guess what happens? You play shows. And that may seem obvious, but once people know that you're actually going to show up and play and do what you said you were going to do, it doesn't take too much time for word to travel around. And that's always a great thing. So play as many shows as you can. Play as many as you can. And I actually am going to be busy the rest of the year and all the way into Chinese New Year. It's already booked. There's major shows booked for New Year's Eve, which I'm very happy to play on New Year's Eve. There's a Christmas show that I'm going to play. And I think there is a Christmas Eve show also that I'm going to play. So watch out for those, okay? So today's message, don't be afraid to change your DAW if you're not really digging it or you're having trouble with the workflow. I'm going to go ahead and say this. Well, I just got tired of dealing with Apple, okay? I just got tired of it. The storage is a ripoff. I'm sick of dealing with the lack of inputs and outputs. This machine that I built to record here in Crewman, it has 23 inputs and outputs. 23. All right. And that is, of course, a Asus ProArt motherboard. And it's already made a huge difference in my work, in what I can do, in the focus. Everything is in the same place. Both Axe effects are in the same place. FM3 down there hiding tonight. A little pissed off at me. I understand. Okay, we had an argument right before a show, and he's a little pissed off at me. But we got everything worked out. But hey, that's rock and roll. That happens at shows. All right. Now, the big axe, of course, behind me, I use for recording. And for you Axe Effects users out there, I'm going to go ahead and say something else that may seem controversial, but it's really not. Some of the amps do sound different on the FM3 and the Axe Effects 3. They do. But I want to say this. There are several amps that are gritty, like this one, like my C45, my Friedman, that sound, I think, better on the FM3. And that's because I don't know. I don't know whether it's just because there's less plumbing in it or whatever, but some of it does sound different, and sometimes that's favorable. All right. So think about that. All right, think about that. Big shows coming up. Guys, I thought I wasn't going to have to, but we got the call, and I'm going to go ahead and do it. I'm going to have to move the big rig for a show. I've got a show coming up, and luckily it's in December. And I'm going to take the big rig with me. And I don't really know how I'm going to get it over there just yet. All right. Hey, we need to buy a van like in the old days, right? But foreigners owning cars and such abroad is a little bit of a pain in the bobo. So we'll see what happens with all that. All right, but lots of stuff going on. Main message today: don't be afraid to change your DAW. I'm already kind of limping around Studio One. It's already doing this right here. I've already got it rigged up to record all this. And it sounds great. And I gotta say this, man. I gotta say it. You know, now that I switched over to this super fast Windows machine, guys, there's I mean, zero latency. I mean, it really made a big difference in the latency. And unless you get the super Apple and spend all that money and, you know, get the one where you have to be, you know, screwed by Tim Cook for the storage, you know, I mean, this one is faster, and I have tested it, right? This one is faster, and we need as much speed as we can get when we record, obviously, because we've got to cut down on all that latency. And I think it's going to work really well. I think it's going to be great. So, guys, just a soft message today, right? Right? I love this amp. Right? All right. All right, guys. Now, you people out here in Taipei, you come and see me at a show, okay? There's a bunch of them happening. And I'll look for some of you at the upcoming shows. So come on out, okay? We're going to be at Bad Mama soon, and we're also going to be at Revolver soon. So come on out, right? Come on out and say hello and see some of this stuff live. They say, hey, Steve, can you really play live? Yes, I can. And it's my favorite thing to do, as we talk about on this show. All right? So you guys keep going. And here we are in the holiday season, right? Right? And it's going to be great. So you guys keep going, and we'll see you down the road.